मिशन चढ़ती कला। और मैं भारत के हर नागरिक को, उद्योगपति को, चैरिटेबल ट्रस्टों को, कलाकारों को, पूरी दुनिया में बसते पंजाबियों को, बहन भाइयों को दिल से अपील करता हूँ, आओ पंजाब को दोबारा अपने पांव पे खड़े करने का टाइम आ गया है। पुनर्वास में और रिस्ट्रक्चर में पंजाब का साथ दीजिए। मैं वचन देता हूँ, जो भी आप मेहनत की कमाई से 1 रुपया भी अगर निकालोगे तो 1.25 रुपया बना के हम पारदर्शिता और ईमानदारी से इस्तेमाल करेंगे। और जानकारी चाहिए तो rangla.punjab.gov.in ये वेबसाइट पे जा सकते हैं, सब कुछ डिटेल मिल जाएगा। आओ मिलकर हाथ से हाथ जोड़ के एक ऐसा पुण्य उसमें योगदान डालें और बता दें दुनिया को कि पंजाब किसी भी संकट के सामने हारता नहीं है।
Hey viewers, you're watching the Savera and I'm Vidhi Joshi. Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has ensured a firm and strategic response following the coordinated decision by the United Kingdom, Australia and Canada to formally recognize the State of Palestine. Speaking during his weekly cabinet meeting, Netanyahu condemned the move, calling it an absurd price for terrorism and a direct consequence of the Hamas-led October 7 attack, which claimed the lives of around 1,200 people in Israel. He accused these nations of legitimizing violence by unilaterally recognizing Palestinian statehood at a time when Hamas remains a significant force in Gaza. Netanyahu made it clear that Israel would not remain silent. He said that the nation would challenge what he called slanderous propaganda at the United Nations and other global platforms and hinted at possible internal discussions regarding the annexation of parts of the occupied West Bank. Though he has yet to publicly outline the full scope of Israel's response, Netanyahu said it would be finalized after his upcoming meeting with US President Donald Trump next week. The coordinated recognition by the UK, Australia and Canada is being framed by those governments as a step towards reviving the long-stalled two-state solution. In a statement, Australia's Prime Minister's office declared Australia formally recognizes the independent and sovereignty State of Palestine. In doing so, Australia recognizes the legitimate and long-held aspirations of the people of Palestine to a state of their own. All the three nations emphasize that their recognition is based on the condition that Hamas be dismantled immediately. Israel's Ministry of Foreign Affairs strongly condemned the recognition, calling it a one-sided and dangerous move. In a statement, the ministry said this declaration does not promote peace, but, on the contrary, further destabilizes the region and undermines the chances of achieving a peaceful solution in the future. The ministry also linked the recognition directly to the October 7 attack, calling it the fruits of the October 7 massacre. Israel officials argued that the move towards Hamas for terrorism and strengthens their political standing. On social media, Israel's foreign ministry accused the UK of offering nothing but a reward for jihadist Hamas, echoing concerns that this decision could shift momentum in favor of extremist factions. Former Israel National Security Advisor Yaakov Amidror added that the recognition would be interpreted by Palestinians as a direct result of the October 7 assault, giving Hamas political credit and diminishing Western leverage. Meanwhile, within Israel, Netanyahu's hardline stance faces growing criticism. Opinion polls show warning support for his right-wing coalition government, with many Israelis expressing a desire for a negotiated end to the war in Gaza. Last weekend, tens of thousands of protesters filled the streets demanding a hostage deal and urging the government to prioritize diplomacy over future military escalation. The public pressure reflects widespread frustration over the fate of Israel hostages still held in Gaza since the October attack. In recent remarks, Netanyahu urged Israelis to prepare for a future marked by international isolation, calling for a transformation into a super Sparta, a nation defined by resilience and military strength. The statement underscores the deepening divide between Israel's government and much of the international community, as well as growing domestic unrest. As the international landscape shifts and pressure mounts on both the sides, Netanyahu's next move, particularly after his meeting with Donald Trump, could shape not only the trajectory of the Israel-Palestinian conflict, but also Israel's standing in the global arena. That's all for now. Stay tuned to the Savera for more updates. Do like, comment and subscribe to the channel.